Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my mom move in after she sold her house to travel around the world? My mom, 54F, has always been a free spirit. She had me 29 young and raised me mostly on her own. And while I love her, she's never been the most responsible person. She always followed her heart, even when it made no financial sense. Growing up, we struggled because she quit jobs impulsively or spent money she didn't have. I learned early to be independent because I never felt like I could fully rely on her. 5 years ago, when I was finishing college, she decided to sell her house, quit her job, and travel. She said she'd spent her whole life being tied down and now deserved to live. I asked what she'd do when the money ran out, and she just laughed, saying,
"That's my future me's problem."
Family tried to talk her out of it, but she was determined. She sold the house, got rid of most of her belongings, and spent the next few years hopping from country to country, posting about her dream life on social media. Well, future her's problem has arrived. A few months ago, she called me, sounding anxious. She admitted she was broke and had no place to go. She asked to stay with me and my fiancé, 28F, for a little while until she figured things out. The problem? We just bought our first home, a small two-bed house that we barely have space in. We are also planning our wedding and looking forward to finally building our own life. I told her I was sorry, but she couldn't move in. I offered to help financially for a bit, maybe cover rent for a cheap apartment, but she got really upset. She said I was selfish and ungrateful, that she sacrificed everything to raise me, and now I was abandoning her. She told me that family helps family and I was acting like a stranger. I reminded her that she ignored everyone's warnings and that I shouldn't have to put my life on hold for her choices. She started crying, saying I didn't understand how hard it was to be alone and broke at her age. That part made me feel guilty because I do get that she's scared and struggling. But at the same time, I can't keep saving her from herself. Now, family members are reaching out, saying she's my mother and I owe it to her. My fiancé supports my decision but feels bad too. She called again yesterday asking if I'd reconsider. She promised it'd just be a few weeks, but we both know that's not true. She has no plan, no savings, nothing. If I let her in, we'd be supporting her indefinitely. I love her, but I can't do this. Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my mom move in after she gambled her entire future away?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. You warned her and she refused to listen. Tell her that future her needs to solve the problem like she said. Quite her to herself. If she likes traveling, she can get a random job anywhere in the world.
Not the a-hole. Do not allow her to move in. She will never leave. The tell is that she refused your reasonable offer of helping her secure an apartment. Do not let her manipulate you into taking her in. At 54, she really should be financially supporting herself.
Not the a-hole. She made choices for her life to be this way. 25 isn't super young to have a child. She had plenty of time to create a more financially secure future for herself and find a partner.